Welcome to the best training you've been to in a long, long time. I know it. We need it. Right? We need something fun. So if you want to have a little fun and yet you want to learn something new, you came to the right place. So I could do a survey right now. I ask you what was the name of all the trainings you did yesterday. Some of us wouldn't even be able to tell you the title. You're like, Miss Odileke, don't do that to me. Don't put us out there like that. So I'm going to provide you some resources afterwards so that you don't have to, overthink it, and you don't have to feel overwhelmed. So overwhelmed, and to manage the multiple tasks we need to manage online. So thank you very much. Well, how many of you want to not feel so overwhelmed and have easy to deliver lessons, right? Where you don't have to create everything from scratch. Got a couple people want that? Okay. How many of you would love to be able to see all of your students' work in real time while they're in your live session? All right. And how many of you would like to be able to do activities on the spot without having to take a PowerPoint down and readjust it? Anybody want that? Okay, well then you're in the right place. You're in the right place today. And this is just the beginning. All I'm doing today is wetting your feet so that you see the water is warm and you want to go swim in it. That's what we want to do, okay? So you're going to say, oh, this water kind of warm, because, we always put our foot in water, right? Oh, it's cold. I can't get in. It's too cold. It's too cold. So we're going to make sure it's nice and warm. You're going to like, okay, nobody's here. I'm going to go out on the rafter. I'm going to try this out, because Miss Odileke said this emotion, because there are usually triggers that cause it. And the same thing is for our students. They have triggers too. And that's why, we want to work with them, because we want to have empathy. I think at the end of the day, this information tells me have empathy for people, because we just don't know what type of emotions or what type of things are happening in their life. But we want to help our students develop coping mechanisms to be like, okay, process it, write about it, express it in a different way versus hitting somebody or cussing someone out that doesn't, add or take away from the situation. So thank you very much for those of you who I called on. I love you like a play cousin, because you jumped on the mic and you did what you needed to do. And I know it takes a lot. It takes a lot, to even express ourselves in front of other people. So just think about, we've done a lot in a short period of time. Again, I wasn't here to teach you how to swim. We weren't here to scuba dive. All we were here to get our feet wet on how this Nearpod thing works. So how are you feeling about it after today's training? Are you feeling like you tested chocolate for the first time? I'm excited to try something new. I will see how this goes, Miss Odileke. And I want to run away and hide under my desk and cry. So let's see where we are. A link, and you got to have tummy time. Every day, 15 minutes, tummy time, cry. Without a struggle, there can be no progress. So, and you want your students to struggle too. Don't you want your students to struggle a little bit in your courses? Because they're learning. And if you're learning, your head hurt a little bit. Your head is supposed to hurt. I always tell them students, if your head not hurting, I'm not doing my job. If it's too easy, if it's like, oh, it's too easy, oh, I need to know, because that's going to let me adjust very quickly. My job is to pressure you a little bit to push you to a new level that I see inside of you. Some very turbulent times, but I really feel that this is, it's like when you get life give you lemon, make some lemonade out of it. This is really equipping teachers to be more tech savvy. There's a lot of teachers who have a computer and never really access tools or digital things for their students. Now they're being forced to. Now all students are having the opportunity to interact on a different level. So we're really hoping to raise the level of engagement of our students and have them show up and show out. So practice makes progress. Press all the buttons. You're not going to break anything. So do it. Because really one of my key goals today is to get you started, to motivate you to get started and have your tummy time. This year, build relationships with parents. Use Nearpod as a newsletter. Show your face. Talk about yourself. Be personal with them. You're going to have them doing things for you that you never thought was possible, because they got a lot on their plate too. So making those little newsletters, little how-tos, how to get to your Nearpod lesson, how to log into LMS. I know they're going to do big orientations for parents, but make sure you do your orientations too. Do your little videos to help them, because they need all the help they can get, just like you two. You need all the help. They need even more help.